What's up guys, it's Rob, and today we're going to be looking at the Steelseries Aerox 3 wireless. Just want to let you all know I did add this mouse to the mouse review sheet. The link to that is down in the description, please go check it out. I add all of the mice I review into that sheet. Now the Aerox 3 wireless does come in at $100, and there are two wireless settings. Over here is for Bluetooth, and the battery life on the Bluetooth is around 200 hours. And then we have the 2.4 gigahertz wireless, and that normally lasts around 80 hours. So the weight of this mouse does come in at 67 grams. They do advertise it as 66 grams, but it's only 1 gram difference, so no issue there. For those who don't already know, this mouse is basically the Rival 3. They basically got the Rival 3, made it lightweight, wireless, and changed several other things, but it is the same exact shape. So when gripping the mouse, I do use claw grip when holding the mouse. I am also able to use fingertip grip with this mouse very comfortably, both claw and fingertip. But when I try to palm, my finger overlaps mouse 2 a little bit, and it is not very comfortable. It is too small for me to palm grip this mouse at my hand size. So yeah, my hand length comes in at 17.5 centimeters long, and the width of my hand is around 9.5 centimeters wide. The coating is not the best. I do have very sweaty hands, and after a while when my hands or fingers start to sweat, it does get just a tad bit slippery. It's nothing too bad, but it is something to note if you do have sweaty hands. Now, the mouse feet, I was worried about the mouse feet when I first saw them. It's only 4 small circles, and honestly I was quite surprised. I didn't really have any issue with them, and the mouse glides pretty well. So when I first started using this mouse, I thought this mouse was incredible. It was amazing off the rip, and I was really excited. But then the more I kept using it, the more I hated it, and that's because the side buttons and mouse 1 and 2 clicks are really bad. So first, with mouse 1 and 2, if you try to press down on these holes where mouse 1 and 2 are, there's some sort of a vibration. I don't really know how to explain it, but it does not feel good at all. It doesn't feel comfortable, and you should definitely click them up here if you do, for some reason, choose to get this mouse. But also, mouse 1 has this creaking issue. It doesn't sound like anything, but when you click it, it feels like it's creaking, and it is not very comfortable at all. You can definitely notice it in game, and that was the deal breaker for me, because it was very uncomforting. I did not enjoy the experience at all. There is some side play on both mouse 1 and 2. They do move to the middle of the mouse like that, and also mouse 2, if you do click somewhere right here, I'm pressing down on it and the button is not actually actuating right there. For some reason, I have no idea why, but mouse 1 and 2 are really bad on this mouse. And now for the side buttons, the same exact side buttons as the Rival 3, but these are really bad. They definitely look the same as the Rival 3 mouse buttons, but they are definitely not. These are extremely mushy, and they go all the way into the mouse, and definitely some of the worst side buttons I have used. Very unfortunate, because this would have been such a solid mouse. The scroll wheel is pretty good, very solid, feels good when scrolling up or down or when pressing down on it, and it is somewhat made out of rubber. And the build quality is good as well. No flex anywhere really, other than just the terrible creaky mouse click and the terrible side buttons. It is very solid. These holes are pretty big, so I would not recommend pushing down on these holes on the outer shell with excessive force, because the spacing between the holes is extremely thin, and it looks like it'll cave in if you use too much force. So I would not recommend that, but other than that, it is pretty solid. Now, I definitely would not recommend this mouse because it is $100, and the side buttons and mouse 1 and 2 are just absolutely terrible. At $100, you should not be having issues with mouse 1 and 2 or the side buttons at all. It is definitely not worth it in my opinion, and I'm kind of glad I don't really have to use this mouse anymore because the experience was not the greatest. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching the video. I really appreciate it. I'll see you guys later. Bye.